Today I'm reviewing the ASUS NUC 14 Pro Mini Desktop with the Intel 16-core Ultra 7 155H. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this in real scenarios on my desk for a couple of weeks now: day-to-day productivity, multi-display setups, light creative tasks, and extended mixed use with browsers and apps open in the background. I'm talking about how it actually behaves, not just what's on the spec sheet. Let's set expectations early. This is not a high-end gaming rig and it's not a full-blown workstation. If your goal is sustained heavy 3D rendering or the absolute peak in gaming performance, you're looking at a different class of machine. What this system is built for is powerful compact productivity and multitasking in a tiny footprint. Right away you notice that the 16-core Ultra 7 155H gives plenty of responsiveness. Everyday apps launch instantly. Browsers with dozens of tabs stay snappy. Video conferencing alongside notes and spreadsheets doesn't feel like a tug of war for resources. For creative workflows like photo editing or 1080p video timelines, performance feels capable and predictable. Thanks to 64GB of DDR5 memory, juggling heavy multitasking, multiple apps, virtual desktops, background syncs, stays smooth. You don't run out of headroom quickly, and that's a practical advantage over smaller systems with less RAM. Storage with the 1TB SSD feels fast in everyday use. Boot times are immediate. File copies and application loading are quick. There's enough space for a large set of productivity apps, documents, and media without feeling cramped. Connectivity here is a strong point. Support for up to 4 4K displays via Thunderbolt 4 and HDMI means you can really build a multi-screen workspace. For me, having different windows on each screen without lag made workflow feel more seamless than standard dual display setups. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth work reliably, and peripherals connect without fuss. Thermals and noise are important in a mini desktop. Under typical day-to-day loads, the system stays cool and fans are barely audible. Push the CPU with sustained tasks, and you will hear the cooling ramp up, not loud, but present. That's expected in a compact chassis where airflow is tight. It doesn't distract during normal use, but it's not silent under heavy load. Now, limitations matter here. This isn't designed as a gaming powerhouse. You can do light gaming on integrated or modest discrete graphics, but pushing high refresh 3D titles isn't what this is optimized for. If GPU-heavy workloads are your priority, you'll want a different class of machine. Also, expansion is limited compared to larger desktops. The compact size is a trade-off. You gain footprint advantage but lose internal upgrade flexibility. And while the build quality feels solid, the small form factor means component choices are fixed, not modular. Let's compare logically. If you're choosing between this and a larger mid-tower desktop for productivity, the tower gives more room for discrete GPUs and future upgrades. But the NUC's strength is that it slots into tight desk spaces, fits into home offices cleanly, and still delivers dependable performance without noise or heat becoming intrusive in normal tasks. Compared to traditional laptops, the NUC sits better for stationary multi-display setups, sustained performance without thermal throttling typical in thin laptops, and a more comfortable posture with peripherals. So who does this make sense for? It suits someone who wants a compact desktop that handles real multitasking, builds or uses multi-display productive workspaces, prefers clean desk setups without a big tower, needs dependable performance for workflows, meetings, creative apps, values connectivity and responsiveness over raw GPU power. Here's the rational evaluation. The ASUS NUC 14 Pro Mini Desktop balances performance, connectivity, and compact design in a way that feels deliberate rather than compromised. It's not a gaming behemoth, and it doesn't pretend to be. Instead, it delivers reliable, predictable daily performance for productivity and light creative use, all in a very small chassis. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.